douche.
I remember, like, I think when the Lord of the Rings movies was announced, like, someone asked him how he felt about it, and he said, I don't want to see a movie about those furry little fuckers in their goddamn ring. That's like Harlan Ellison comments on Lord of the Rings movie.
Glowing knives and a +2 rope. I don't care.
But I bet he changed his mind when he saw them jumping up and down on a bed in slow motion. It was like, oh, this was all worth it. All those years of bitterness have just fallen away like scales from my eyes.
So you're gonna have to indulge me in my cultural ignorance here and tell me about Harlan Ellison, because I just don't know.
Oh, that's pretty much it.
He wrote a great Star Wars novel.
I forgot about that. Oh, he's picking on the Penny Arcade kids about the Fool's Cap thing.
Right, and he wrote an episode of Star Trek that was never actually, it was like bowdlerized and changed up a lot. But that was a great retort.
He got kicked out.
But he wrote I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, a bunch of collections of creepy stories.
Which I Have No Mouth and Must Scream was.
They actually made a decent adventure game out of that too.
Decent adventure game, and also part of it is actually loosely inspired the Terminator.
Oh, right.
Whole,
evil AI bombs the shit out of people.
Yeah, that's like that. Like apparently, Cameron read that. He's like, "Oh, I should like develop this doing an idea," and that became Terminator 1.
I can believe that.
Why don't you tell us about what A Boy and His Dog has to do with Fallout?
No, it's about right. It's like the template for the whole post-apocalyptic wandering the wasteland, getting canned food kind of shit. It's about a guy named Vic. He's a sleazebag. He's got a telepathic dog that helps him find, food and women to rape, essentially.
Oh, nice.
Ends up finding this chick, and she turns out she's like sent by an enclave of subterranean flyover country assholes who have like a too small a gene pool, so they're like luring people down there. And in the film version, which is fucking bizarre, they end up like hooking him up to like this milking machine, and it's just it's just very, very odd. Great twist ending though.
Right. Was this like a movie made in the 70s?
Yes,
okay,
very.
There you go.
Yeah. It's right there with Zardoz.
Did it have like
my ridiculous mindfuck 70s
have
movies?
that kind of trippy music?
Yeah, and like most of the outdoor scenes are like filmed in that day for night thing, where they underexpose the film, and it's just irritating as shit. It's still a good movie, and it's an excellent book or short novella, short story, whatever the hell it was. But yeah, no, that was your your pre Mad Max, world's fucked, let's be a dick in it kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Oh, am I on this?
You're on.
All right. This is from 10 letters. But he only sent one. First, I love Fallout, so instead of focusing on how much I love the plethora of things to do or how well it's executed, I'm talking about my dislike. The ending. No, not the end of the game, but the essential end of the game. The moment your hands touch Fallout's Orlandu, the fabled power suit.
Right, Orlandu from Final Fantasy Tactics.
Right, this is your in-game cheat code. You can call the game over. Enemies are no longer a threat, quests can be mauled to death, and options like negotiation seem very trivial.